Good morning, everyone. Today we will discuss the answers and analysis of the maths exam class 10 board exam which was held on yesterday. Cbse 10th class maths paper. We will discuss the answers for the every question, and guys who wrote this exam can check their answers here. Right. If you see the first question, it was a triangle. There are two triangles involved in this, and he is asking to find this angle theta, and he is asking to find tan theta. What is tan theta here? So to find tan theta, we should know what is opposite and what is adjacent. Here adjacent 9 is given, but opposite is not given. So how to find? See this PQS triangle. See this PQS triangle. If you see this PQS triangle, the sides are 3, 4. So it is a right angle triangle. So for a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse will be opposite square plus adjacent square. 3 square plus 4 square will be 5 square. So this side will be 5. This is 9. And if you apply right angle triangle, it will be, if you want to find tan theta is opposite by adjacent. So 5 by 9. Okay. Now see the next question. Here tan alpha is equal to 5 by 12 and find secant alpha. This question you can do it in two ways. Number one, using a trigonometric identity, secant square alpha minus tan square alpha is equal to 1. Number two, by using a right triangle. So this right triangle is quite commonly used by all the students. See here, I will explain the first type 2 method. Type 2 is using a right triangle triangle. Tan alpha is equal to 5 by 12. What is tan theta? Opposite by adjacent. So I can assume opposite as 5 and adjacent as 12. Opposite as 5 and adjacent as 12. So by using Pythagoras Theorem, we can find the hypotenuse, that is, we'll get 13. And that what they're asking, secant alpha. To find secant alpha, first find cos alpha. Cos alpha is SOHCAHTOA. Cos alpha is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, where adjacent is 12, hypotenuse is 13. So 12 by 13. If cos alpha is 12 by 13, then what will be secant alpha? 13 by 12. Right, what? Secant alpha will be 13 by 12. Okay. So secant alpha will be 13 by 12. That's it. Now coming to type 1 method. Using trigonometric identity. Already tan alpha is 5 by 12 they gave. So you have one formula, secant square alpha minus tan square alpha is equal to 1. Secant square alpha is equal to 1 plus tan square alpha. Secant square alpha is equal to 1 plus 5 square by 12 square. 1 plus 25 by 144. That is 169 by 144. If you get root over that, for that answer, you will get root of 169 by 144. That is root of 13 square by 12 square. So secant alpha is equal to 13 by 12. Secant alpha is equal to 13 by 12. Okay. Now coming to second question. In this question, it was asked to find the length of chord of this PR. To find the length of chord of this PR. Two concentric circles are there. One circle radius, large circle radius is A, small circle radius is B. You will get diagram like this. So OP is radius of large circle, and OO or OR is OB is radius of small circle, that is B. When you see right angle triangle here, the hypotenuse is A and opposite is B. So if you use Pythagoras theorem, opposite square plus adjacent square is equal to hypotenuse square. The unknown side adjacent is x square plus b square is equal to a square. X square is equal to a square minus b square. X is equal to square root of a square minus b square. The length of chord is double the x, so it will be 2x, 2 root of a square plus b square. Okay, right. And third question is very simple. 2 points are given. One is origin and other one is some x comma minus 4, and distance between those 2 points is 5 units. So always remember the distance between origin to any other point is simply root of x square plus y square, so that is equal to 5. So therefore x square plus 16 is equal to 25, x square is equal to 25 minus 16, x square is equal to 9, x is equal to 3 units. Okay. Right, coming to next question. Here it is asked that after how many decimals or after how many places the value of 27 by 2 power 3 into 5 power 4 into 3 square will terminate. So if you want to decide whether a fraction is terminating or non-terminating, the denominator must contain 2 power n into 5 power n. It should contain powers of 2 and powers of 5. Here if you see, the power of 2 is 3, power of 5 is 4. Power of 2 is 3, power of 5 is 4. But without 2 we cannot use only 5, or without 5 we cannot simply use 2. So ultimately we can form 2 power 3 into 5 power 3. 2 power 3 into 5 power 3, that means 10 power 3. So 27 by 10 cube means 1000 will come. So ultimately the fraction will terminate after 3 decimals. And one more question is very simple. X plus 429 is product of prime factors. So if we took LCM 3, it will not be divisible by 2. So starting with 3, 3 into 143, 11, 13 sir. So prime factors will be 3 into 11 into 13. Okay. Now 1 second. Right, see here, the question was x plus y whole square is equal to 2 into 5x minus 3. X plus y whole square equal to 2 into 5x minus 3 is asking to find discriminant. To find discriminant, the equation should be in the format of ax square plus bx plus c. But here it is not in this format, so we need to convert into that format. X plus y whole square I can write as a square plus 2b plus b square, x square plus 10x plus 25 is equal to 10x minus 6. So 10x will be cancelled on both sides. So the answer will be x square plus 31 is equal to 0, and a is equal to 1, b is equal to 0 because there is no coefficient of x, and c is equal to 31. So to find discriminant we need to use d is equal to b square minus 4ac, and b is 0, so 0 square minus 4 into a into c, so it will be minus 134. So d is less than 0, therefore roots are imaginary. Okay, in that way we will find discriminant. And next question is asking to find sum of first 10 multiples of 3. So the 10 multiples of 3 will be 3, 6, 9 and so on to 30. So sum we have to do. Since they are in a arithmetic progression with a common difference of 3, so we can use sum to n times formula. Sum to n times formula we have two formulas. One is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. If we know the last term, we can use sum to n times formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l, where n is here 10 terms, so 10 by 2 into a is first term and l is last term. So we will get 10 by 2 5 into 30 plus the 33, so we will get 165. Okay. And next question we'll see is asking HCFs of 65 and 117 is expressed in the form of 65n minus 117. Right, we have to find 65 117 HCF in normal division method. So if you find that method, the HCF will be 13. So equate this 65n minus 117 is equal to 13. So we'll get 65n is equal to 130 and n is equal to 2. Okay. Right. And seventh question, see there are three people are working in some circular track are there. What is the minimum time they are asking, or minimum distance they are asking? We don't need all these things. Minimum if 1 second, if minimum would if you see words like minimum or least, that means simply we have to find LCM. If you find words like greatest or maximum or greater, like this we have to find HCF. In this question the word is minimum, so we have to find LCM for 30, 36 and 40. So finding out LCM we have two methods, either by using prime factors or tree method. So whatever method we can use, so we can find. So I'm getting the answer as 360. Okay, 360 is my answer. Next question, see here. A die is thrown once. What is the probability of getting a prime number and what is the probability of getting a composite number? See, if a die is thrown once, the number of chances are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. Remove this. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number. So 2, 3 and 5. So there are 3 chances. So probability of getting a prime number is 3 by 6. Total answer 6 na? So 3 by 6. And probability of getting a composite number, 1 is neither prime nor composite. So only 4 and 6 are composite numbers. Okay, that's it. And next question is, they have given one equation, x square minus 8x plus 18 is equal to 0, and they are asking to find roots not by splitting middle term, but we have to use completing square method. We know completing square method is very easy, and we have to send this 18 to this side. So it will be x square minus 8x is equal to minus 18, and I will write 8 as 2 into 4 into x, and adding 4 square on both sides. Here see, observe here, x square minus 2ab plus b square, a square minus 2ab plus b square, it is in the format of a minus b whole square, that is x minus 4 whole square is equal to minus 2, and x minus 4 is equal to square root of minus 2. So therefore roots are imaginary. Right? Okay. So right, see the next question. In a box there are cards from 7 to 40. In a box there are cards from 7 to 40, and what they're asking is probability of getting a multiple of 7. So in between 7 and 40 there are approximately 5 multiples accurately. So it will be 7, 14, 7 3 is 21, 7 4 is 28, 7 5 is 35. If we took 7 6 42, it will be beyond 40. So there are only 5 multiples. So probability of getting a multiple of 7 will be 5 by total number of cards are 34. From 7 to 40, what is the difference? 40 minus 7, 33. So one card we should add extra. Difference is 33. Total number of cards are 34. So probability of getting a multiple of 7 will be 5 by 34. Okay. Now this question is very simple. 3x plus 4y is equal to 10. 2x minus 2y is equal to 2. They are asked to find out x and y. So they did not mention any method, so we can use crisscross method or elimination method. So multiplying this by 2, multiplying this by 1, will get this equation x is equal to 2, and if you substitute x is equal to 2 in this equation, we'll get y is equal to 1. Okay, right. And this is pretty much very expected question. So they are given parallelogram and they are given coordinates of that parallelogram, and they are asking to find what is the vertices of this coordinate C, A, B. So A is 3, 1, B is 5, 1, C is A, B, and D is 4, 3, and we have to find the coordinates of this point C. If you use the properties of parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. That means midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. That means they both represent the same point. So if you find midpoint of AC, it will be x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. It will be 3 plus a by 2, 1 plus b by 2. And for BD, it will be 4 plus 5 by 2 and 3 plus 1 by 2. Okay. So therefore A is equal to 6 and B is equal to 3. One more question we got is 8 minus 2, 0 and B 0, 8. and there is a point P and Q which are trisecting the line AB, and they are asking to find what are the coordinates of P and Q. So for P it will be ratio 1:2, and for Q it will be 2:1. So if you use section formula, it will be m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2, m1y2 plus m2 m1 plus m2. For P, m1 is 1, m2 is 2. Already we know x1 y1 and x2 y2. If we substitute here, we'll get P as minus 4 comma 8 by 3, P as minus 4 by 3 comma 8 by 3, and Q as minus 2 by 3 comma 16 by 3. Okay. And next question is to find out mean. So this is a simple question which is asked for 2 marks. So directly we can use x bar is equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. So xi is, xi is what is the middle value of class interval. So 0 to 6 middle value will be 3, 6 to 12 middle value will be 9. Like that we have find all middle values, and we find the sigma fi, it will be 40, and if we multiply fi into xi, it will be this value, and total value will be 560. So x bar is equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. So 560 by 40, that is equal to 14, right? Yeah, this question is pretty much you can say it was lengthy, not difficult, but was lengthy. So they're asking to find the length of this TP. See, we can find 3 different right angle triangles here. Number 1, OPT. OPT is a right angle triangle where this is adjacent, this is opposite, this is hypotenuse. So we'll get OT square is equal to x square plus 25, x square plus 25. And similarly from PRT triangle, opposite square plus adjacent square is equal to hypotenuse square. So we will get one more equation like RT square is equal to x square minus 16. RT square is equal to x square minus 16. So remember these 2 equations, and we will get one more right angle triangle OPR. Like see here, OPR. So it is adjacent, it is hypotenuse, adjacent, opposite. So we will get a right angle triangle here, which is shown here. Okay. So after using all these techniques, if you want to see the answer, just see the answer. So TP is equal to 20 by 3. TP is equal to 20 by 3. You'll get 20 by 3 as answer. Anyway, I'll be attaching this file at the end of this video. You can find and download. Okay. Now see here. It is very much expected question, very simple question. So in a triangle, the sum of angles will be 180. Sum of angles will be 180. A plus B plus C is equal to 180. B plus C is equal to 180 minus A. And dividing on both sides with 2. B plus C by 2 is equal to 90 minus A by 2. Applying sign on both sides. Sin B plus C by 2 is equal to sin 90 minus A by 2. Sin B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Okay. Applying tan on both sides. Tan B plus C is equal to tan 90 minus A by 2. So that will be cot A by 2. Yeah, that will be cot A by 2. Right? One more question, it is very easy. Tan A plus B is equal to 1 and tan of A minus B is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan A plus, when will be tan 1? Tan 45. So A plus B is equal to 45 and A minus B is equal to 30. Solving for A and B, you will get tan A is equal to 37.5 and B is equal to 7.5. And this is very expected and easy question. So you have to prove root 3 irrational. Root 3 is equal to A by B, root 3B is equal to A, squaring on both sides. A is equal to 3, A is multiple of 3. And so substituting A back here. So we'll get the 3B square is equal to A square, A is equal to 3C, 3B square is equal to 9C square, B square is equal to 3 square. And A is a multiple of 3, B is a multiple of 3, which connotes the fact that it is a rational number. So it's a rational number. So therefore, it is root 3 is irrational. Okay. This question is important and you already know this question. Find the largest number which on dividing 1, 2, 5, 1, 9, 3, 7, 7 and 1, 5, 6, 2, 8 leaves remainder 1, 2 and 3 respectively. Find the largest number which on dividing 1, 2, 5, 1, 9, 3, 7, 7 and 1, 5, 6, 2, 8 leaves remainder 1, 2 and 3 respectively. So for this question, first we have to subtract this 1, 2 and 3 from this 1, 2, 5, 1, 9, 3, 7, 7 and 1, 5, 6, 2, 8. So we'll get 1, 2, 5, 0, 9, 3, 7, 5, 1, 5, 6, 2, 5, 1, 5, 6, 2, 5. So then we'll get answers like this, and we have to find HCF, and the HCF will be 625. Okay, after subtracting those three numbers, we have to find HCF of those three numbers, so it will be 625. Okay, and graph you can solve easily. So one line is x minus y is equal to 1, x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0, and another line is 3x plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 0. For first line we'll get these 4 points or 5 points, and another line also will get different points. Yeah, this question is important. This question is somewhat important. What they're asking is, there is a canal of width 6 meters and depth 1.5 meters, and water is flowing at a speed of 10 km per hour, and how much area will it irrigate? Provided 8 centimeter depth of standing water is there, how much area it will irrigate? So for these questions, always we need to equate volumes. This is a key step. We need to equate volumes. So what is the volume of water flowing here, and what is the volume of water flowing here? If we equate both these volumes, we'll definitely get the answer. So I'll be showing the answer now. Right, see here. So this is a canal, rectangular canal. So volume will be length into breadth, 6 into 1.5. Okay, that is area. How will you get volume? It is in meter square. Right, if you observe the speed of water, it is in kilometer per hour. We can convert it into meter per second. So meter square into meter, it will be meter cube per second. Again, they have given time in half an hour. That means we can convert it into seconds or hours. So both will be cancelled. So I converted this kilometer to meters. So it will be meter cube. Okay. So the total volume on right hand side, I got this, and total volume on right LHS, that is how much area it will irrigate. We don't know area, but I know depth. So area into this depth, it will give volume equal to this volume, 1.5 into 6 into this thing. So we will get the answer as right. If we solve for this thing, we'll get answer as 56.25 hectares. 56.25 hectares. Okay, the thing is, we should equate volumes. Here the volume is area into depth, but here the cross-section area of rectangle into speed into time. We'll get meter cube per second into second. So ultimately we'll get meter cube here. Here also we'll get meter cube. So we should equate both this volumes. Okay. And this question is pretty much expected question. What we have to do for ABD triangle, here two triangles are there. One is triangle ABD. If you apply a Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square, since here it is right angle triangle. And if you apply Pythagoras theorem for this triangle, it will be AD square plus DC square is equal to AC square. And subtracting 1 from 2, we'll get on subtracting, we'll get AD square gets cancelled. AD square cancel. So AB square minus AC square is equal to BD square minus DC square. Since in the question it was given that BD is equal to 3CD, I will use here BD is equal to 3CD. So therefore AB square minus AC square is equal to 8CD square. Again, from the figure we know that BC is equal to DB plus CD. Na? Since D is midpoint or somewhere point, so BC is equal to BD plus CD. Na? DB I can write as 3CD, so 3CD plus CD, so BC is equal to 4CD. As CD is equal to BC by 4. CD is equal to BC by 4. I'll substitute here. CD is equal to BC by 4. I'll substitute here. So finally, if you look there, AB square minus AC square is equal to BC square by 2. And 2AB square minus 2AC square is equal to BC square. So 2AB square is equal to BC square plus 2AC square. This question is pretty much straightforward question. We already given that ABC and triangle ABC. One second. Triangle ABC and triangle PQ are similar. So if they are similar, we can directly use the similarity criteria. Okay, AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. And if they are similar, we can already use that angle criteria also. Angle is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, right? And what we have to prove, AB by PQ is equal to AD by PM. Since AD is a median, it will divide other two sides in the equal ratio or two parts. So BD is equal to CD is equal to half BC and BC is equal to 2 BD, right? Similarly for PM, so if we back substitute here, we'll get two similar triangles here. We'll get two similar triangles here. So by SAS criteria, we can prove that those two, the triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQM, right? Now see here, very easy question. We have to find area of this sector. Directly we have formula area of sector is equal to theta by this into pi r square. Theta is 60 degrees, 60 by this into pi into r square. R is 14. So directly we'll get answer. Okay. So this question is very simple. They've given area of triangle. Is 6 units. So directly we will use half into x1 into y2 minus y3, x2 into y3, y3 minus y1, x3 into y1 minus y2. So if you use that formula, you'll get k value as 3. Okay, right? And this is very simple. X square plus 1x plus b is equal to 0. Two zeros are given. We have to substitute first 2 by 3 and equate it to 0, and we have to substitute 3 and equate it to 0. So if we solve both these equations, we'll directly get the answers. So A is equal to 3, B is equal to minus 6. Okay. So this is more than a curve. For more than a curve, we have to add all the frequencies. So we'll get 100. That 100 we have to use here. So 100 minus 10 is 90. 90 minus 10, 90 minus 8 is 82. 82 minus 12 is 20. Like that, we'll get all cumulative frequencies, and we have to take lesser frequencies, lower boundaries. So we'll get all the values here. Okay. This question is also very simple. So a sun is here, sun's shadow, there is tower. What is tower? There is sun. So the tower shadow when 60 degrees is y, when 30 degrees is x. The difference between x and y, is 40. Difference between x and y is 40. So x is root 3 h, y is h by root 3. We'll get h is equal to 20 root 3. And 25th question is basic proportional theorem and Pythagoras theorem. We can directly use. And 26th question is m times m times m term is equal to n times n term. Then prove that m plus n term is 0 if we multiply and take common all a's on one side, d's on one side. So we'll get equation like this. So either m plus n, m minus n is equal to 0, or this is equal to 0. If you observe this carefully, it is a plus m minus m plus n minus 1 into d, which is nothing but m plus n term. So ultimately m plus n term is 0. This question is also simple. Sum of first three numbers of AP is 18. That means a minus d, a plus d is equal to 18. dd will cancel. 3a is equal to 18, a is equal to 6. And the product of first and last is equal to 5 times common difference. That is a square minus d square is equal to 5d. 36 minus d square is equal to 5d. So if you solve for this thing, we will get d values. Okay. Right, so the terms will be 2610 or 156 minus 3. Right, 27th question, see here. So this is a cube and a hemispherical shape is mounted on that. So we have to find total surface area. Total surface area will be this 5a square plus this curved surface area plus this area. Right, I will show. Plus this surface area, which is remaining now, this remaining portion here, 4 parts, plus 5a square curved surface area hemisphere plus the remaining portion. Curved surface area hemisphere will be 2 pi r square. Remaining portion will be a square minus pi r square. Right, I will show you. Right, so see here. So we'll get answered like this. TSA is equal to 230 centimeters square. And volume is very simple. Volume of block is equal to volume of cube plus volume of hemisphere. Volume of cube is a cube. Volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. So we'll get 236 centimeter cube. Bucket volume, we can directly use volume of first term 1 by 3 into pi into r1 square plus r2 square plus r2 r1 r2 into h. So all are given. We have to find h. Volume of first term is given on this side. So here only unknown is h. So we can find h. And one more question what they are asking is to find surface area, sheet area. Sheet area means curved surface area of bucket plus base area. So bucket base is also covered to hold water. So Csa plus pi r square. Csa we already know. Csa of cone is pi rl. Csa of frustum is pi into r1 plus r2l plus pi r square. But we don't know l. Since we know h, we can find by this formula. L is equal to root of h square plus r minus r whole square. So that is equal to 17 centimeters. So we can use here and we can get the answer. 2162.3 centimeters squared.
Baby. Sorry.
So ABC is a right angle triangle. ABC is a normal triangle. The factor is 5 by 7. So taking the highest number, we have to divide the line into 7 parts, and denominator is 7 here. So directly join 7 with B, and numerator is 5. So from fifth point, draw a parallel line to B. You will get B dash, and you will get A dash. This is very important question. Tan cube theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Actually, we have to prove tan cube theta by 1 plus tan square theta plus cot cube by 1 plus cot square theta is equal to secant theta cos theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta. But what will I prove? I'll make this minus 2 sin theta cos theta to this side, or rather I'll prove like this. Okay, anyway. So tan I can write as sin by cos, sin cube by cos cube. 1 plus tan square already we know by identity it is secant square. 1 plus cot square by identity cosecant square minus cot square, it will be cosecant square. Cot I can write as cos by sin plus 2 sin cos. So we'll get sin cube by cos plus cos cube by sin plus 2 sin cos. By cross multiplying we get sin power 4 plus cos power 4 plus 2 sin square cos square theta. It will be a square plus b square whole square, that is a square plus b square whole square. Okay, so sin square theta plus cos square theta whole square by sin theta cos theta. So the answer will be 1 by sin theta cos theta, that is cosecant theta into secant theta. And the last problem will be speed of the boat. The speed of boat in still water will be 9, speed of water is y, upstream speed will be 9 minus y, downstream speed will be 9 plus y. So using distance is equal to time, distance is 15, speed is 9 minus y into t1, so t1 will be 15 by 9 minus 1, similarly t2 will be 15 by 9 plus y. So the total time taken is 15 by 4, so t1 plus t2, so t1 plus t2 is 15 by 4, so we will substitute and we will get y as 3 km per hour.